Okay, YouTube. Hey, Todd here again. First off, thanks for watching another little episode of Todd Talk. And today we are going to talk about adjusting, or, well, trying to have to not adjust, trying to adjust the brakes on actually, I guess, fixing the self adjuster on the 98 Ford Contour. Of course, this is going to apply to all Contours, Mystiques. I'm not sure about the new Cougar. I'm thinking they all came with disc brakes, which would be great. I wish this car did. Um, but I'm sure Ford used the same setup on other Ford models. And this is back during the Ford Mazda era, so pretty sure it's going to show up in a lot of similar sized Mazdas with drum brakes. So just going backwards real quick. Drum comes off really easy. Just take the lugs off. There's no magic to that. It wasn't rusted on, fortunately. So this is the before, and the problem with these brakes. And the previous owner had chased, vexed her too. I saw several or a couple of invoices where she had rear brake work done. I know at least once. I guess I could look back. So I'm thinking actually twice. I had brakes and or shoes and drums replaced on this thing since I've had it. Now, I bought it at 66,000 miles and it's right at 120, but still, I mean, that should be like one, you know, maybe one set of shoes, maybe the drums, or they should just be getting there now. And you see the shoes have plenty of material on, and it's really not excessively dirty in here. I think what the issue is this odd designed uh, adjuster, self adjuster. I think it tends to stick, and the brakes get out of adjustment, and that causes the chatter. And of course, chatter pulsations. I'd say more than pulsations, pretty extreme pulsations when they get bad. So I was just about the point of just ordering you again, shoes and drums and doing them myself. And I'm like, well, I searched around on YouTube and can't really find out a lot about this adjuster. And I don't know how long they used it, maybe not too long because of issues. But I think, let me get another little picture and I'll go back. So that's a better look at the working end of it. This is the leading shoe toward the front of the car. Apparently, this ratchets, and you see a little, like a little rivet there for a hinge. And it wasn't really clear to see how the thing works. It's a lot different than the old adjuster wheels that I'm a lot more familiar with, and I really uh, wasn't looking forward to trying to tear all this out and replace shoes and fight with these springs and and all that kind of stuff. So I got the idea. Well, let me just try cleaning with some brake cleaner and maybe try lubing with some penetrant. The working end here of the adjuster and see if that'll fix it. So that's the before. That's the drum. Of course, it doesn't look bad. There's some dust and stuff in there, but nothing really extreme. Um, and then this is the after one can of brake cleaner. You see, it's still drying actually when I took the pick. And I did try to clean, up in here really good or spray the cleaner. So that's the after real quick, and then the before. So yeah, this is just O'Reilly's, just store brand brake cleaner. So from here, and you can see I've already shot some of that lubricant on there. So back to this picture. This is just PV Blaster lithium penetrating grease, oil, whatever. And I just try anywhere that I thought there was movement like this. I even spray through here. This pivot where it looks like it does ratchet, just to try to get that thing keep it free. That's the drum after I sprayed it with and wiped it down. Put it back together, and if you don't know, the way these things are supposed to work is when you back up, they're supposed to adjust. So I did it probably, I'd already actually done the drop passenger side, but I didn't lube this. I didn't have any, or didn't think I had any penetrating lube, but I'd sprayed it with a remaining can of brake cleaner. So while I'm out there today, I just went ahead and pulled, both wheels off and did this and lubed them. And even just what I did yesterday on the right side only, there's a difference. There's a noticeable difference. It's not perfect. It's down to a irritating pulsation at times, whereas before, I don't know, the car would shake and the brakes were squeaking badly and really, really, really annoying. Not to mention embarrassing, pulling up with squeaky brakes or if you had a passenger with you. But as of now, I did maybe a half dozen out in front of my house, drove it for a bit, went to an empty parking lot, and probably did, I don't know, 2 dozen, just backing up and stopping, or backing up and applying the brakes. And I varied the pressure too. So sometimes was just light pressure, and then other times was pretty heavy, pretty aggressive braking, just to see. I think this is the problem. I don't think it's the shoes or the drum or the wheel cylinder, and there's not that many moving parts really on drum brakes, which is why they use them, because they're cheap, right? And they're pretty low maintenance. Um, but we'll see. So far, so good. The pulsation and all that has definitely decreased down to a tolerable level. If it comes back, then I'll either do this again. I mean, that becomes part of the maintenance on it. I don't know, once a year or something to clean them out. But I think even if I replace them, I still think the problem is this guy. I think it's that adjuster. It's letting the shoes get out of adjustment with the drum, and maybe the trailing shoes making contact first, and I don't know. It's something along those lines, something along the adjustment lines. I don't think it's a problem with the shoes or the drum. But we'll keep you posted. If everything's good, then this will be the last video. Again, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you happen to know exactly how to adjust this thing, please let me know. All right. Thank you.